hear me perfectly?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly.
Huh?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, is the audio going through?
Yeah.
Alright, so I can stream hear my audio?
Yeah, I'm streaming your audio.
Okay.
Here,
Right, so okay, sorry.
I'm just gonna check on YouTube real quick to see if it's recording. Hold up.
Okay.
Alright, yup. We are live.
You want me to start?
How about you start?
Okay. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Alright, so my name's Tyler Anderson. Who is also here is my friend Daniel. Say hi.
Hello?
It is currently New Year's Eve. It is the last day of 2021. Hope you're all doing good. This is kind of be like an interview, kind of going on our thoughts, what our plans are for next year, and all that. To those who are watching from home, hope you're having a good New Year's Eve wherever you are. For some of those who are on the other side of the earth, it is already January 1st. For people who are in the United States, it is still December the 30th. Hopefully, this new year will bring us good things.
On the
Daniel, thank you.
31st.
Yeah, on the 31st. Sorry. Daniel, thank you for coming in today.
Thank you, Tyler, for having me, Tyler.
Alright, so Daniel, it's been a while since I talked to you. What are your plans for 2022?
So my plans for 2022, I'm probably gonna get my driver's license by then. I'm gonna be going to work. I plan to work in like a construction field or maybe a fast food restaurant like everybody else in my school. I plan to get better grades for my school, probably study harder and do my homework like right away instead of logging on to my games.
Alright.
Yeah, ask away.
Okay, let's see. Are you spending time with New Year's with family, or are you going out with someone?
I'm just gonna stay home, probably play a game with my family, with my dad, stepmom.
Alright, should I tell my New Year's plans and plans for next year?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, so, I'm not sure when this video will go out. Hopefully it will go out by late tonight or early January, but I do plan to release a bunch of videos. It all started back in October or in September. I was interviewing my friend Luca for his band. We interviewed him, it went really well. Then the next day was the first home football game. We decided, hey, let's interview people. We recorded it, and it really started from there. Over time, people knows what we're doing. The principals saw what we're doing. We gained better access for better shots. We gained some parts of the field. That might sound like a little weird, because like kind of like getting the football players' way. We make sure like to stay out of the way of the football players. We're on the sideline, but not like fully close to the field. If I could, like, I'll show a picture of what it is or what parts of the field we're on. Yeah, it has gone really well. I've recorded at some basketball games. I'm not sure if I want to record at the next ones. Hopefully, I can get all my videos out by January, February. See what else I have track that we're doing this year. Hopefully, track season goes well. Daniel, you doing any sports?
Yes, sir. I tried doing basketball preseason for this winter, but I just like couldn't go because I just rather spend time with my dog, and I've had my dog for like 2 months now, since October, and my family just decided it's best that he gets adopted by somebody else because it's just too much for us, I guess. And I'm also going to be doing track, so basketball didn't work out, so I'm gonna be doing track third year in a row. I think the preseason already started, but right now is break, so I might join preseason. And that way my legs won't be tired the first 2 weeks, because I remember that last year.
Yeah, I remember. All right, has any sports happened for your school and all that since with all like the COVID restrictions?
Oh yeah, plenty, except you have to wear masks indoors, but when you're outdoors, you don't have to. So for using the weights and conditioning, uh, conditioning is outside. It's like where you run, do different types of runs, and that was for like basketball. We would do Indian run. We would run up the stairs and down the bleacher stairs. We would run across the track, work as a team really, push tires, and on weights. Oh yeah, what's your question?
Has any how's the sports season go like for football teams and any other sports that were happening this year?
Teams are going great so far. Our schools are dominating the other ones. We're coming in seconds for track. We could be doing better, and really it's close in everything. Football, we've won, I think, most recent one. I don't really pay attention much to the sports, but also lacrosse players. I'm not sure about them. Volleyball, lots of girls on the team are playing, training every day. I don't think. Uh, so for your sports, is it just like all boys track and all girls track?
Yeah, they're going. Yeah, they're going. Preseason has already started. It started beginning of December.
All right.
Not a lot of spinners are showing up. It's the same old people, kind of from last year and all that.
It's good.
Same old people for long distance as well. Hopefully we get more people in January because that's when it kind of really starts. First meet is in February. I think it's on the 14th. To any of those who are watching, please join. Or, like, genuinely, please do it. Shall I describe the other sports that are happening at Conant?
Yeah.
All right. I'll start with the football team. Ending year record was 4-5. Some games were really bad. One game we lost 50, 5-0 to 14. Very bad. I was able to record some small moments of the last game. It's kind of like a bittersweet moment. Basketball just started. For both the boys and girls, they're going good. The dance team is going well. They won the homecoming decoration contest 4 years in a row. Mainly because they start in June, a couple months before school starts, with all those homecoming decorations. I don't know who starts earlier than that. Jeez. Let's see what else. Wrestling's doing good. My sibling is in wrestling at the moment. I think the last meet was at either Hoffman, Schaumburg, or Palatine, but they won it. Not really. That's all about sports, really. I might do videos about sports, if people want me to just to do an exploration of what they are, and show them to people who do not have a high school sports, maybe because of COVID and all that, or just introduce them to what it is.
Just to point something out, do you want your camera turned off or do you want it to be on?
I could have it turned on, but you can't really see me that well because it's all the dark.
That's alright.
Yeah, I think I might as well keep it off, but I think it might be fine. Let's see.
Alright, to add on to your question about my sports, also something I forgot about is last year, boys basketball, when COVID stuff was going on, we just did horrible because the meetings had to be canceled and all that.
I remember.
Yeah.
That.
Just basically all sports were canceled unless some of easier or not really sportish, but like clubs were still up.
You want me to describe like the sports and clubs like during COVID for us?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So for track last year, for sophomore year, it started at the end of April and went to the beginning of June. Not as much of a season like last year and freshman year, but it was some type of season. We lost most of the matches. Um, I did go to, I think, not sectionals. I went to conference, so that was a good thing. I got first place in my 100-meter dash, so definitely a dub. We don't have to wear our masks while we're running. Someone got they got, I think, what's the word? They got out because they had a false start, which meant they couldn't compete anymore for that match. So that was sad. Basketball season, I think it went well for our school. You don't have to wear your mask while it, but let's see. Football, not many people showed up for sophomore year. Really, not much showed up. See, for lacrosse and all the other sports, it really is kind of the same. Not showing up, and all that. Not really big events. COVID just kind of really ruined the spirit of sports.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of just really ruined the spirit.
Yeah, I agree with that statement.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like the big leagues got affected too, like MLB and NBA. They had some restrictions, but now they've lifted them a little bit.
Hopefully, if this pandemic can come to a close, hopefully with the next year or so, we can finally have some sports back and all that. The Tampa Bay Lightning, they won 2 years in a row for hockey for the Stanley Cup. They won 2 years in a row, which is kind of impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Have you gone to any sports games, Daniel?
Pandemic? Have I what?
Have you gone to any sports games, like the high sports?
No, I don't think I've ever attended a sports game unless it was like 10 years ago or 5 years ago. I don't remember. I just watch some of them sometimes on the TV. Mainly basketball.
Who do you root for?
I root for the Bulls. I think so far they've been having a good season.
Yeah, we've been having a great season.
Mm-hmm.
Good start off. That's what I'm very good about. I'm not. What place are we in our division? Because I haven't checked in a while.
I'm not sure. I'll have to check that later.
But hopefully, I'm hoping that they go to the playoffs. I haven't seen them go to the playoffs in a while.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully, this year, things can change and all that. I haven't gone to a Cubs game in a while. They're doing bad.
For football, for the NFL, I heard that the Steelers have been having a rough rate lately, losing.
Oh. Yeah, they have.
Mm-hmm.
The Bears, they're not doing well. They're not doing well. The coach left. The coach left. It's. Do you know the racetrack, pass on the highway?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the racetrack. The Bears bought that property. They planned it to be a new stadium, which is kind of a good thing, but also kind of a bad thing. What I've heard, the mayor's trying to keep them in Soldier Field, but there's not. I can definitely see why the Bears are kind of moving to a different stadium. It's in the same county as Chicago, but it's more in the suburbs, you could say.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really do that much with Soldier Field anymore. It'd be good for soccer and all that to see the Chicago Fire get a new stadium, but the Bears, I think it might be a good move, but construction hasn't started yet, so I don't know when the stadium will be finished, but hopefully it looks good.
Yeah. Also, speaking of Chicago, have the riots died down? Because I've heard that there have been plenty of riots and shootings in South Side.
Oh, there's been looting.
Has it died down?
I don't know. even though I'm from the area, I don't live in Chicago, but I do live in the suburbs. I don't know if it's really died down. I haven't paid attention to the news in a while.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I paid attention to news was when like Ghislaine Maxwell, like when she was found guilty. But I think the looting might have died down since like Christmas time and all that. But the riots, I don't know. There hasn't been a riot here in a very long time.
I think there's been like 5 shootings here in Colorado, in the Denver area. So some supermarkets just like got shot up, and just like lots of shootings, not much other criminal activity, which is strange.
Yeah. Speaking of sports, the NHL has gotten a new team. The NHL has gotten a new team called the Seattle Krakens, which I'm actually very excited to see.
Oh, so they formed a new team?
Yeah, the Seattle Kraken. It is the new team. I don't know when it went to the NHL. Let me just look it up. But I haven't paid attention to the NHL in a while, but all I just saw was that the Seattle Kraken are now in it. It's definitely nice to see a new team.
It's interesting.
Yeah. Especially after the Golden Knights came in. I don't know if there are going to be any more new teams to the NHL. Let's see. The Seattle Kraken, 8th Division. They lost 6-4 against the Flames. Yeah, this is their first season.
That's pretty good.
It was founded in December of 2018, but they finally came to the big leagues this year. That's actually nice.
Yeah.
My hoping is like I hope to see like a few new teams like for a bunch of sports. Like I heard that Portland was gonna have a baseball team for the MLB, but apparently that got shut down. And they're kind of thinking about reviving the Quebec.
All right. So going back to COVID, do you know like what's the percentage that your state is vaccinated?
I don't know. I honestly really don't know.
I'd say ours is 70%.
Yeah.
But there are still some cases.
Sorry, you're saying something?
Yeah, so there's still some cases, even though like 70% of the state is vaccinated, and most jobs require vaccination in order for you to work there.
Yeah. For my area, the area that I live in, there's many vaccinated people. Most people are vaccinated. I think. Let me go and search real quick. What's the vaccination rate for Illinois? What's the vaccination rate for Illinois? 64.18%.
It's pretty good, I guess.
There has been some cases reported of Omicron in Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to say it right now. If you hear any woman talking in the background, that's my sister and my mother watching a movie, so apologies about that. At the time, we've had some cases at school.
Do you know anybody that might have had it? Any COVID?
Yeah, my friend Jim, he tested positive, and like I was talking to his brother Nick, and he's just said he's staying home. And I talked to Jim. He's just trying to keep it under like the bus. He doesn't want that much people to know. But hopefully, I hope he gets better. I don't have
hopefully.
COVID, luckily. I'm sorry, you were saying something?
Yeah, I said hopefully.
Yeah. Nothing too bad has happened. Has Omicron reached your state yet?
Yeah, I think my dad got it, but now he's like better. And I remember last year in track, somebody had it, and the whole track had to be quarantined for 14 days. And then like people started getting sick, I remember. But I don't think something like that hasn't happened in a while now, which is good. I don't think I've gotten COVID at all. It's just the colds. I always get colds at this time of year in winter.
I have allergy problems. And they run wild, like seriously. I had a problem back in last year. We were doing like a small preseason in September and October. My friend Chris, we were practicing for track. He came in after warm-ups. He wasn't breathing that good. He has asthma, so we thought it was asthma, but just as a precaution, we had to send the whole team home 14 days, so...
Yeah, asthma's a real problem nowadays.
you have asthma?
No, I don't think so. It's just harder to breathe after running because we're higher up in elevation by like 5,000.
Ooh. I have been to Colorado and I went on a mountain. So like I went on a camping trip back in July. We were like I think more than 5,000, I think 9,000 feet.
Wow, that's high.
Yeah. We always had to drink water just to make sure that we're doing good.
Mhm.
Dude, it's hard. And plus, we heard like a storm way before anyone else at that level. So we got poured on. You know when rain's coming. If you're from Chicago, you know when the rain comes.
Yeah, it's just rain and snow.
Yeah. What electives or colleges you taken?
I haven't looked into that yet, but I probably plan to go to some architecture school, whether it be in Colorado or some other states.
I had a college night a couple months ago. Me and my sibling went. It was actually kind of interesting to see what colleges are there. I saw the California college, like I think it was Southern California. They had like the scandal with all like like the allegations of eviction and all that with the rich people. That was there. Kind of interested in going to Columbia, Chicago, or Harper. They're good colleges for media and all that. I don't know what colleges really to go to at this moment, but hopefully by the end of the year, I decide what I'm going to go to.
And do you know if all the students are probably going to go to Harper for 2 years and transfer, or is everybody planning to go to different colleges?
I honestly don't know if all students are going to go to Harper. If I get a Harper scholarship, then I might go. And then might maybe go to another college, but...
Harper is like a last resort for you, right?
No, it's not a last resort. If you do good on your GPA and your grades and all that, in my high school, then you can get like a free tuition to Harper for like 2 years. It saves people money, which hopefully I get into Harper. If I get a scholarship, then I might just want to take it because it's a good scholarship. My friend Nico, he will be gone for the last 3 periods of the day in our senior year because his last 3 classes are at Harper.
Oh.
Yeah. So he's just be gone for the rest of the day after like 5th period.
That's good for him. So I've seen a few colleges around. I've went to University of Boulder, and I've seen Reggie's University. They have like interesting buildings. People have to walk outside. It's just it's a nice setup.
I know what my sister's gonna go do. She's gotten a lot of college letters for like college and all that, so it's good for my sister. I got an email from the call of like, thank you for showing interest from the admissions office, so that's definitely a good thing. Have you taken the practice? What's the practice test that I took?
The practice SAT?
Yeah, the SAT. Did you take that yet?
No, but I might be planning to. There's different options to get accepted.
I had a half day, so that was a good thing. Some of the stuff was easy. The reading part was kind of easy. I'm just gonna have the audio clip from my parents and all that, so that passed like the math part was hard. Like they kind of expect us to remember crap from like 2 years ago, but we don't because of COVID.
So far the parts I used for math, I've already learned in advanced geometry, and right now I'm in a class. I don't know the exact name, but we're learning about graphing, and the teacher said that we'll need to know how to understand graphs and functions for the rest of college too, because that's like important.
There was some like PSAT scores happened with me and a couple people I know. It said like we got 410 and 400 for reading, 410 for math, and that happened actually to multiple people, including my sister and a couple other people. So my sister was actually kind of scared when she first heard it, but it was just a glitch, and I got like 960 on the PSAT, which is kind of, I think that's kind of good.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm in a PSAT class now. Basically, what it is, it's half lunch. You go to a classroom and you have to like learn how to do some certain stuff for PSAT, and you have to stay in the class until you get 560 on both math and reading, which I hate. It doesn't teach jack shit.
Mm-hmm.
It just wastes my time. Like, because I sometimes like for math, I have freaking tests or quiz next day, and I can't study because all this stuff, and I just don't have enough time to study and all that. And I don't have enough time to eat lunch and hang out with my friends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can understand that.
You have a PSAT class?
No, I don't have a PSAT in any of my classes. So a question for you in your school. How would you say your teachers are? Are they like fair with grading? Do they grade too harshly? Are they good with students?
They grade fine. My math teacher, I don't know what to say about her, like her grading style, but she hasn't really been teaching our class good, really. In the beginning of the year, like from August to beginning of September, we had like kind of like a go over of what happened over sophomore year, just to make sure like everybody learned what happened in Algebra 2. And
Mm-hmm.
then we moved on to geometry. We had the notes to watch for homework, and then the homework that we do in class, like during the day. It for a bunch of students, including me, it's not like a very good way for us to learn, like because we really just sometimes we can't ask her questions, or she just goes too fast and she doesn't stop. Um, like once the summer started, I did like the end of the year packets and all that.
Mm-hmm.
She taught the lessons in school and all that during the day. It was much easier. Um, let's see. My teachers just grade fine. No problems really.
That's good. So reflecting on my question, I'm gonna answer as well. My teachers have been grading well so far, except for my English teacher. She's a harsh grader, and I don't think anybody has gotten 4 in her class. So also our grading system is different. So we have numbers instead of letters. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is the highest you can get, and 4 is 100%. 3 is 85%. 2.5 is 77. 2 is 70. And then a 1.5 and 1 is like below 70.
What the hell? That's weird, dude. That's weird.
I know we use numbers instead of letters.
Are you a private school or are you public school?
It's public, but everybody's used to it.
I feel like that's a much better way of grading.
Yeah, 'cause I would have gotten like a 70% on my math test, but I've been getting 77, so now I have like a high B because I did good on my final.
We just have the regular A through F.
Mm-hmm. I'd say the final saved my grades because I did good on all of them, so they boosted all of them up by a letter.
When my school needs to teach on this, like, it's actually good, the grading system.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Any teacher stories to go over?
Not really. I'm pretty sure you had some interesting teacher stories, like that one homecoming with one of the teachers fighting each other in the cafeteria. That was interesting.
That was freshman year. Let's see. I not not really that much. Oh, I know that one team. Oh yeah. Can you hear me well or no?
Not really. Your voice is like really muffled.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's better.
So, my gym teacher, Mr. Song, he is my gym teacher at second period gym. He has been gone since the beginning of November. I don't know why. My friend Trey, he talks to some of the seniors sometimes, and apparently what he heard, what the rumors going around is that apparently he was looking at this girl's breasts for too long. Like, you know how there's like senior assistants who help the freshmen 2 classes out
Mm-hmm.
and all that. So apparently the rumor is like he stared at this senior assistant's girl's tits too long, and her boyfriend saw it. He was like, "Dude, what the fuck?" And he confronted him, and he's been gone since the beginning of November. That's not the official story. That's not the official reason why he's gone. So don't confirm it. But he'll be back in January, hopefully. We've had a substitute teacher for the rest of the semester since. I don't know. It might be COVID reasons, but if it was COVID, I think it would be here like in a month. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I'd say the best teachers would be the gym teachers because they're the most chill with everything, and they grade pretty fairly, like better than most teachers. Everybody has fun in gym, and I'm gonna have gym next year, I'm pretty sure, to finish my credits.
I'm not sure if I might have a gym next year. I might take early gym, which is before school, just so I can get another free period in. I think in a psychology class, I'm actually kind of writing a script for a movie about a person with mental illness.
That's interesting.
Hopefully that can go well. My English teacher, she recommended it to me, so let's see. What other teacher stories do I have? My English teacher's name is Mr. Shrek. Yes, Mr. Shrek. It's spelled Shrek, but it's called Shrek, so.
Like Shrek as in Shrek?
Shrek, the ogre, yes. Let's see. I have. Oh dear. Nothing from band. Oh, I can say some stuff for band. I had my band concert 2 weeks ago. We had this song called "O Come, O Come Emmanuel." It's not that long. It's 48 measures long. It's like a slow song. And for 19 measures, we only a few people played because that was their parts and all that. And then at measure 19, we missed a cue. Like us flutes were counting. We were counting, and that's when the trumpets were supposed to come in, and they didn't come in. And my team was like, "Ah, shit!" And then she just brought it. And she tried to do her best to bring everybody's attention and bring them to get to play and all that. We didn't. I think we kind of failed the song, but not that bad. No, there's not really other teacher stories. Not really any other teacher stories I have.
Yeah, so the only teacher story I have is about Mr. Kevin, and I already told you about him. He goes up to people, reprimands them about wearing masks, and is like, he will get anybody who misfollows one rule. I also remember one time at lunch, he had to pull one dude out because he was skipping like 2 classes or something.
2 classes?
Out of the whole cafeteria, he found that dude just sitting there.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Everybody was just like staring at him, all his friends. And they just had to witness it.
What was the guy's name? Do you know his name?
No, I don't remember.
Is he a freshman, junior, or sophomore?
I think he was a sophomore.
Sucks to be that guy. I think I have a couple interesting stories about how people got in trouble. See, there was a fight that happened this year. It was between Mr. Kidd and someone else. Mr. Powers, one of the gym teachers, he broke it up. I don't know what the fight was over, but it was a fight, so was recorded on Snapchat for a little bit, then it just stopped.
Oh, I've been banned from Snapchat because I was jokingly impersonating one of my friends, and Snapchat just decided to ban me, so I just went onto a different device, and I just have... Oh, whoops, something dropped. So I just went on a different device, and I just recovered. I just made a different account, and I lost all my saved memories on my main account, and all my other accounts got deleted on that device.
Mm-hmm. Was that the only one bad thing you did on Snapchat?
Yeah, I think so. I was just jokingly impersonating one of my friends. I don't know how... He said he didn't report me or anybody else, but Snapchat somehow noticed.
I feel like that was the only bad thing you done. I feel like you just should have gotten like a warning or like some time off from the app and not like a full ban.
I got perma banned, but not IP banned.
I haven't been banned any off social media yet, but I do have some very interesting social media stories on Snapchat. I get it a lot. Sometimes when I get friend requests, like they're just asking, "Hey baby, are you free tonight? Like, do you want sex and all that?" It's a scam. Or just people asking.
Oh yeah, lots of... on my time on Snapchat, I had like some bait accounts that I was pretending to be a female, and lots of males would just come at me and just asking me these creepy questions. Everybody would just be asking me, "Where are you from?" right away. Just kind of disturbing.
Are the questions going to start to get into?
Oh, can you repeat that?
Are the questions like they ask, are they too bad to like too creepy to get into?
Yeah, they ask like very specific questions, like where I'm from, what's my age, and how do I look like. All in one day, in like 5 minutes, they would ask that. They probably ask it to anybody they meet, which is just kind of wrong.
On Snapchat, I've gotten some notifications of like people asking for gift cards and all that. I had this one girl that that she added me. Her name was Brianna. I have no idea where she lives, but
there have been lots of like sugar mamas adding people and scamming them and saying, "I'll give you $20,000 if you give me 10,000. I'll give you 20,000." Just doesn't work that way.
There's scams.
Plenty of them on Snapchat.
Back to Brianna. This story's a little scary one. Like in the end, basically she started off asking me, "Hey, do you want to hook up?" I said, "No, that's not how you make a friend." We got talking and all that. First red flag. She said that she needs an Amazon gift card so she can give her brother, or else she's gonna kill her. That was creepy and weird. I didn't buy her anything or give her any gift cards because that was a bad idea.
Yep.
Because I didn't even know who this person was. She called me on Snapchat. Apparently, heard a guy's voice saying, "Hey, just pay up the card and everything will be fine." The guy's voice sounded like he was from another country, possibly I think is it Africa or Asia, and all that. The next time when it got serious, like, she asked for the gift card again, and she was like, "I'm done. I'm gonna send my boys over to your house and kill you." That was like my final strike. I was like, "Okay, I'm done with this girl." I blocked her, and I had my friend talk to her, and he went off on her ass and kind of scared that girl. He said, "Hey, if don't mess with this bitch again, don't threaten my boy again." So.
Yeah, death threats. That's interesting. Some scammer with a death threat. That's something new. That's not okay. Like, they should like ban people off Snapchat. You should have like reported them or something.
Anyone who's on Snapchat or Instagram and like gets text messages from anyone, "Hey, give me some money" and all that, don't give anyone money on Snapchat.
Oh yeah, there is also some I noticed lots of scams on Discord too for like free nitro. They'll give you a website and try and IP grab your address if once you click on the website.
Yeah,
So never.
I don't have nitro. I don't plan to get it in the near future, but I've seen some of those scams.
So I'd say like don't open any suspicious links on any platforms, or just like don't talk to any scammers if you notice one right away. That's what I would say to our audience.
Social media can be a good place and a bad place. Meta, I'm a little worried and excited for Meta. Since it's bringing some new things, that would be nice, but at the same time, a little afraid of what it's doing and all that.
Also, what I'm afraid it's doing is I see students on their phones in the middle of class every day, just like Snapchatting away on Instagram, on any social media platform. They just can't get their eyes off their phone, and I just have mine in my backpack. I just don't know why they can't wait until lunch or something like that.
Yeah. There's just a couple people in my 7th period, 8th period English and history class where the history class and English class, they're both like in the same room. History 7th, English is 8th. It's kind of like a combination of classes. There's this girl named Ashley. She's on her phone all the time, and she's been warned multiple times, like, hey, get off your phone and all that. There's also some other people like Jack, Kiana, Isabella, just like the people that just can't, they're kind of popular and they can't really get off their phones and all that. I don't know, why can't you just get off your phone for like 1 minute? Like, the phone's not your life. I got my phone in 2019, like right before my graduation in middle school, and they got their phones way before me, so take a break, people.
Yep, I totally understand that statement.
What kind of phone do you have?
I recently switched from Android to iPhone, so now I have the iPhone SE. Honestly, takes better pictures, but all the pictures are messed up. I can't even find the ones like I took last year. They're all like mixed up, which is weird. Also, there was a new feature, 15.2 or 15.1 update. I'm not updating to that because it messes with your photos, and iPhone is just going to be looking at all your photos and can do whatever it wants with them. So it's not really worth. Even though it has new features, I don't think it's worth upgrading and just like updating to the new iPhone things.
I got a 6S. It works. I think I might switch phones, like hopefully next year or in 2022, especially since like with my junior year ending and then senior and all that. But I don't have much apps. I have Snapchat. I got Instagram. Obviously, I got Discord, Zoom, Google Drive, Docs, TikTok.
Oh yeah, lots of people using TikTok, especially in my art. They would just be like the whole class, like most of them, only like 7 students would actually be drawing and all that, while the rest are on their phones, just like TikToking away. And even the teacher would tell them to stop and put their phones away, but they just like would keep doing what they're doing and not really draw. And I remember that some of them would have D's in that class, which is like impossible to have a D just by drawing in art.
Why are you there? Get off your phone and draw, people. Like, if you're learning art and you want to learn art, take the class.
I heard that 2 students are gonna drop next year, because they just have like enough with school and all that, which I just don't understand.
Just drop high school?
Yeah.
Oh.
Probably their parents are on board with that idea.
It depends on the path that you're taking. I'm not dropping out of high school. I obviously going to plan to stay here 4 years.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get a master's degree.
Sometimes just stepping out of high school is a bad idea, mainly because you're kind of denied some opportunities, and plus, once you drop out, you really can't go back and get those memories. So, if their parents are important and if they have like the right path for the next couple of years, then maybe it's good, but I would not drop out.
Yeah, it's just best not to.
My mid-year class, everybody's really working. Not that much people are on their phones. Most of the time, I'm just editing.
So far we've been live for 45 minutes. I think it's about time we talk about our resolutions for the upcoming 2022.
Alright, I'll start off first. Hopefully this year, for 2022, I do good as a person. Hopefully I can get out videos faster, spend some more time with my friends. I might do film more videos, obviously. I have to see. Always get good grades one thing. Do good in track. Yeah. Not much really. I might also want to get a job since my father retired. So. What are your New Year's resolutions, Daniel?
So this is a big question, but it's a lot to digest and like to actually formulate the plan, but I think the things that I will most likely be doing is getting my driver's license and finally driving, and I'm gonna be going in some sort of construction job over the summer, hopefully, and just like get exposed to the different elements of buildings and like what exactly construction folks do. And I'm also planning to be a better person, just like you, doing good in school, getting those good grades so I can graduate, and so colleges will accept me, so I have different options. Probably I'm gonna look into different colleges next year as well. Hopefully I can like not be tempted into gaming before school, because that sort of messed up my grades last year. I've fallen behind in like many assignments, and I had to catch up like in the last 2 weeks before finals, and which I did, thankfully. Also, my math teacher doesn't accept any late homeworks, which I didn't know about.
No way. Math teacher doesn't accept late homework, bro. That's terrible. That sounds super terrible.
Yeah, my geology teacher thankfully accepted my late homeworks. I think another main reason why I've fallen from my assignments and why I had so many missings is because of one assignment in geology that just was such a huge project that I couldn't finish in 3 days. He expected me to finish like a full presentation, like 42 slides in 3 days, and that's just not possible for me, and I just fell behind in all my other assignments.
We had the end of the year project from a history class was an inquiry project, and the week that we were supposed to present them, we only got like a couple of days to put on the presentation and all that. It eventually got moved 2 days further because our history teacher was gone, so that gave us some extra time, but I'm glad that your geology teacher accepts late work, but excuse me. The fact that your math teacher doesn't accept late work is kind of bad. For middle school and high school, like they should accept late work. Not us students can't finish every homework for the day. Like that is possible. we could, but we can't finish. Sometimes people have jobs. Sometimes they have like family issues.
Mm-hmm.
Are there rules for your math class that say that like why you can't turn in late work?
Yeah, it's one of the math teacher's policies. She just doesn't want to grade it, and she just is tired of all the emails asking for extra credit and asking if they can grade late homework. So she's probably tired with it. It's been teaching for a while and just has that policy in her classroom.
I just feel like the teacher should switch it because like some people just can't get it completed on time due to issues like I said before and all that.
I don't know. I don't think she, I think she can understand the issues, but she still won't accept the late work.
That's tough.
Mm-hmm.
That's tough, honestly. I think we finished. Is that everything, Daniel?
And do you have any other questions for upcoming year?
No.
Anything you want to forget?
Some things, yeah. Hopefully, like, there's some bad memories that I had this year. I just want to forget them and move on.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, hopefully prom will go smoothly. And also the winter dance, they said they're gonna have that and all that. Hopefully that goes on smoothly. Hopefully that you have a good year as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's really it. I guess I'll end it off here. Ladies and gentlemen, that'll be it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed.
Wait, to add on before we end the stream, some things I want to forget about is, I think, like, because of staying home and all that, I've just been so used to being on my phone in class, so I'm gonna be on my phone less in class, and hopefully get back into, like, that school, mindset that everybody should be in. And I also want to forget about me losing my dog, not because he died, because we found a better owner for him, and it wasn't really my decision. I really wanted to keep him. He was still a puppy, but it was mainly my stepmom's decision, since it's her house and she didn't want a big dog, and he turned out to be a big dog. Yeah. I'm still sort of upset at that because it happened recently, like 3 days ago.
Is that it then, Daniel?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Alright. I guess that is it then. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully your New Year's resolutions go well. Hopefully 2022 will be better and all that. This is the end of the stream. I am Tyler Anderson, along with Daniel, or AKA Daniel Boss King, Polar Boss. Hopefully we'll see you guys next year or in 2022, wherever you may be. We'll talk to you guys later.
Alright, and I'm ending the stream right now.